Welcome to MSRO Classroom. Today we'll discuss Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. Before we commence, like, subscribe and share the video. The poem The Dust of Snow was first published in New Hampshire collection in October 1923. The title Dust of Snow metaphorically represents the unexpected moments of beauty and grace that can transform our lives, a theme central to the poem. The poem captures a profound moment of transformation triggered by a seemingly trivial or insignificant incident. The poet describes how a crow shakes snow off a hemlock tree. This simple, natural act unexpectedly lifts the speaker's spirits, altering a day he had otherwise regretted. Through this brief encounter, Frost highlights nature's redemptive or healing power and the idea that even minor, overlooked moments can hold the potential for emotional rejuvenation or renewal. The poem suggests that beauty and hope can emerge from the ordinary or traditionally inauspicious. Frost conveys a timeless message about perspective, resilience, and the grace found in everyday experiences through the economy of language and vivid imagery. Let's begin with the first quatrain. The way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree. The poet begins with a visual image, a crow. Traditionally, a crow symbolizes darkness, bad omens, or misfortune. However, Frost intentionally uses this unromantic bird to introduce a moment of unexpected beauty. The crow, possibly landing on a branch or moving about, causes snow to fall. This action is incidental, not deliberate. The phrase suggests an unintentional act of nature. The fine powdery snow was light and soft, almost like dust. The gentle fall of snow becomes symbolic, delicate, transient, and quietly powerful. The snow falls from a hemlock tree, which is a conifer. Interestingly, the hemlock also alludes to poison, reinforcing the poem's dark imagery. Frost contrasts the bleak associations of the crow and hemlock with the following positive emotional impact. Second quatrain has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had rued. The poet now shifts inward from the external scene to his internal emotional world. The falling snow has affected his mood, showing the therapeutic potential of nature. This small, simple event changes the speaker's gloomy or depressed mindset. Even minor incidents can bring significant emotional relief or clarity. The poet feels that the moment salvaged a portion of his day, not the whole day, but some part of it, redeemed from regret or sorrow. The speaker had been ruing or regretting the day. However, the crow's accidental act caused a meaningful shift, implying that joy and renewal can come from unexpected sources. The poem is told in two quatrains, from a first-person perspective, creating a feeling of closeness. The speaker shares a healing moment, encouraging the reader to consider the importance of simple, daily experiences. As typical in Robert Frost's poetry, Dust of Snow shows his strong connection to nature. Nature plays an active role in the speaker's experience, emphasizing Frost's belief in its emotional and moral impact. The poem uses an ABAB CDCD rhyme pattern, which provides a sense of order. This structured rhyme contrasts with the speaker's troubled feelings, reinforcing that peace can arise from chaos. Next is symbolism. The crow is usually seen as a bad omen, linked to misfortune and darkness. However, Frost changes this view by showing the crow as a symbol of emotional renewal. It signifies unexpected sources of change, reminding us that beauty and insight can come from unpleasant things. Second, the hemlock tree. In Western literature, the hemlock is often associated with death and poison. The hemlock gains a deeper significance in Frost's New Hampshire collection. First, the trees are indigenous to New Hampshire, which also serves as the title of the poem collection. Second, it represents winter's harshness and the weight of our emotional burdens. But it also offers a chance for redemption, suggesting that comfort can be found even in dark times. Third, the dust of snow. The light snow, described as dust, symbolizes a brief but significant moment of grace. It highlights nature's ability to heal and bring hope, gently disrupting feelings of despair. The small experience can lead to a substantial shift in emotions. The snow's softness contrasts the poet's harsh mood, emphasizing the idea of subtle yet powerful change. Let's quickly cover the themes present in the poem. First, nature's influence. One of the poem's most prominent themes is the transformative power of nature. A seemingly insignificant event, a crow shaking snow from a hemlock tree, triggers a profound emotional shift in the speaker. Through this moment, Frost illustrates how nature, even in its darkest forms, can offer healing, perspective, and emotional clarity. Second, redemption and renewal. The falling dust of snow acts as a redemptive force, momentarily rescuing the speaker from a day filled with regret. It symbolizes a grace-filled interruption, proof that even minor, unexpected encounters can renew one's outlook and restore hope. Third, contrast and duality. Frost skillfully contrasts traditionally negative symbols, the crow and the hemlock tree, with the purity of snow. This interplay between dark and light emphasizes life's dualities, sorrow and joy, regret and redemption. The poem suggests that positive transformation often emerges from unlikely or uncomfortable sources. Fourth, appreciation of simple pleasures. The poem gently reminds us of the beauty found in ordinary moments. It encourages a mindful appreciation for the small, fleeting experiences that can unexpectedly elevate our mood and change the tone of our day. Fifth, transience of emotions. Frost emphasizes the temporariness of emotional states. The speaker's initial melancholy or gloom is swiftly altered by a moment of natural beauty, suggesting that moods are not fixed. They shift, evolve, and can be lightened by even the subtlest of experiences. To summarize the explanation, Dust of Snow celebrates the idea that redemption can be found in the ordinary, and that nature, even in its simplest form, can uplift the human spirit. We have concluded explaining the poem Dust of Snow by Robert Frost. Please visit our reference website, MSROCLASSROOM.com, for exam-oriented summaries, literary devices, extra questions, themes, character sketches, and extract-based questions for Class 10. Stay tuned, we'll discuss Fire and Ice in the next session. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe, like, ask questions, and share the video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Bye-bye.